right. So moving to Alcorn State, it's the year of the Braves. It's the year of the Braves. They wanted me to relay this message. Every dog has his day, and Alcorn Braves is letting y'all know that they are back to reclaim their dominance in the SWAC
Ron,
West.
this is your big chance here. Let's go to the Lake Charles Toyota sideline report. Give us the best dog description you got.
Dr. Wilder has just given me $10 to go out and tackle the dog. I'm holding out for 20.
Here we go. And the dog has run from the south end zone to the north end zone.
All right.
Hey, Tamona, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
I want to make a public service announcement to all my Alcorn Braves, you insiders. I need for y'all to stop reporting these violations that y'all actually have done. Y'all gonna get your whole team suspended from conference play. Y'all right here telling, oh yeah, our coach bought a car for the guy. Hey, that's illegal. Just to let y'all know that. So y'all might not want to put that on record. I mean, y'all out here making videos and bragging about, hey, bro, your coach can't be buying players cars. The SWAC office is on line 2 right now. So I just want to help you. I know y'all want to act like y'all know a lot of stuff, but it's something that you don't tell. That would be one of them.
You know what that sound like, Mr. Campbell? That sound like when Eric Dickinson got his car bought by Texas A&M.
Bro,
they fit the bill.
Bro, listen, Alcorn folk went with their chest stuck out. Our coach bought him a car. Our coach got good credit. I'm like, bro, hold up, bro, slow down. Our coach got good credit. Your coach don't need to have no credit buying a player a car. What are we doing? So I'm just letting y'all know, when y'all get on these, when you have your little shows and on Twitter, the best thing to say, I can neither confirm nor deny. But do not confirm that your coach is bringing NCAA violations. Okay? I just want to say that. Jesus Christ.
Don't be posting receipts, Lord.
Bragging about it.
Don't send receipts to somebody else to post.
Oh, Lord. I'm just like,
they said a new car is going to stand out on that reservation.
Listen, they were bragging that their coach had a 700 credit score and could get a car for a player. Bruh, that ain't what y'all need to be bragging about. You know what I'm saying? Brag about the agriculture department, brag about Steve McNair. You know what I'm saying? Come on, stuff like that. But don't brag about that your coach is doing impermissible benefits, okay? That's not an NIL deal, just to let you know. All right, I'm sorry. I just had to put that out.
Damn. That is pitiful. All right.
Yeah, they be narking on Twitter and stuff, so they gotta watch they back.
Whoever was responsible for doing all that riffraff, you need to go sit in some serious timeout and reflect, right? Because yes, they have NIL deals, but they've always held HBCUs to a different standard.
Well, your coach, it doesn't make a deal. Your coach can't help a player get a car. That has nothing to do with NIL. That is illegal. You can't do that. Point blank, period. Could you imagine just real quick that Commissioner McClellan is just, looking on Twitter, and he just sit up here and he just like, nah, are they, wait, hold on. Are they really self-snitching on themselves? Can y'all get Prairie View's AD on the line 1, please? Come on, man. What are we doing? All right, that just blew my mind when they were bragging about that. And we know what really happened. Yeah, but don't tell nobody. Come on. All right. I'm sorry, Timothy. Let's get back to the schedules, regular schedule programming.
All right. So this next schedule is Alcorn. Thank you for that public service announcement. All right. So Alcorn, let's get into it. Let me see what I got. Lord. All right. UAPB Blazers. I don't know where Dragon is, but I'm sure he would be saying something. Dragon would be in the chat talking about his UAPB Blazers.
Dragon tail.
That's a loss. Vanderbilt loss. Edward Waters in Lorman. Oh, that should be definitely a win.
Not the way Edward Waters
Didn't Edward
was played
Waters
last
beat?
season.
Huh?
Not the way Edward Waters played last season.
Yep. That's a tough team right there.
That's a tough one.
If you gonna schedule a D2, why would you schedule? You ain't supposed to schedule the best of the best. Make it a money game.
That boy said, the boy from Jacksonville said, we coming through.
All right, so Edward Waters is in Lorman, and after the revealing of this particular incident that happened with Alcorn State, I don't know what the status or the mindset or how that room is of the coaching staff after this little debacle was revealed. Hopefully it didn't have any impact on the coaching or the players. So Edward Waters, they should definitely win that one. McNeese, why did they literally
Alcorn beat McNeese last year, did they not?
They did.
Oh, okay, let's put that up.
Miss McNeese is like literally almost like one of those division games that just stays on. They play McNeese a lot. McNeese plays Southern too.
Yeah, they got Southern coming down. I live in Lake Charles. They coming down here as well.
Their season record was 1-10 last year, so
they
should knock that out the park.
And that was with a new coach last year too, so it might be a repeat for McNeese.
The MVSU Delta Devils is, of course, in Itabena. Valley got new turf, and like I said, it is. I think that's going to be a toss-up game for Alcorn. I really do. I'm just telling y'all right now. I feel like that's going to be a toss-up.
I agree.
So I'm not going to rule on that just yet. UAPB, they should be able to beat them because they're playing in Lorman. Grambling, Grambling better not lose to Alcorn. I think Grambling can pull out a win, so I'm going to have Grambling beating them. And then Sutton in the Bayou Classic, Southern done won, what is it, two years in a row?
It's not the Bayou Classic.
Oh, it's not? Oh, wait.
It's Alcorn.
No. Oh, okay. I'm all over the place. Okay, so Alcorn versus Southern in Baton Rouge. Is this Fred McNair?
Yeah.
That's the Fred McNair Bowl, yes.
Okay, yes. So we're going to title this Southern versus Alcorn is officially, until the foreseeable future, it will be known as the Fred McNair Bowl. For the foreseeable future. Anytime Southern goes against Alcorn and Coach McNair is still at Southern, it'll be the Fred McNair Bowl.
And their
homecoming. With Fred McNair, I feel like he's going to get it back in blood.
And their Southern homecoming as well.
Oh, yeah, I feel like they're going to get it back in blood.
That's a loss.
You think that Southern's going to lose to Alcorn? No, absolutely not. At home for homecoming?
Yeah.
Damn. Port City Classic, Alcorn versus Alabama State. I'm rocking with Alabama State. Texas Southern Tigers, I'm walking with Alcorn. Prairie View, I think I just said that Prairie View is going to beat them. Yeah. And then, of course, Jackson State University. You know we about to hand them out an L. So that's 1 L, 2 L's, 3, 4, 5, 6. They going 6 and 6 again? They're going to go 6 and 6. Or 5 and 7. They're going to go under 500. All right. Doc, what you got?
Let me see. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
take it back to the top for the Vanderbilt game. UAPB. I mean, UAB.
Okay, you need me to take it to the top. All right. Take it to the top. You never stop.
Yeah. All right. So first game of the season, who they got? UAB. Lost. Vanderbilt. That's a loss. Edward Waters. They'll win that, but it'll be competitive. McNeese. They beat them last year, right?
Yeah.
17-3.
Okay. What was McNeese's record last season? Was they over 500, under 500?
They were 1-10.
All right, that's a win for them. What we got? Valley next.
Let me scroll back. Okay, you got them dubbing out in Itabena. I think Valley gonna put some pause on some.
No,
folks.
I got Alcorn beating Valley.
All right.
Pine Bluff. Alcorn gonna beat them bad. Grambling, they playing them in the hole. They'll lose to Grambling. In Grambling. Southern, they'll bounce back and beat Southern. I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama State, that's a neutral site game. Give me Alcorn on that one. Texas Southern, that's a dub right there. Prairie View, I did say they can beat Prairie View, but it'll be close. And then against Sobo, they'll lose Sobo.
All right, so you got them losing to Jackson State. You said that they'll beat Southern and Alabama State.
Yep.
You said Grambling will win.
Yep.
So that's 2. You got them going 8-4, which is right behind Prairie View. So that goes in line. You know, sometimes we'll be saying something and then we'll say the exact opposite.
Right.
All right, Mr. Campbell, you up?
Okay. This is going to be interesting because again, and because I want to make sure of this because this is what I've been trying to research on this. I was trying to find out. Didn't Alcorn, they brought in another quarterback, but Eric Allen, what's the kid Allen's coming back also?
Eric Allen can't come back.
He's gone, right? Gone. Yeah, he's gone. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm okay.
They brought in Tyler Macon, and I remember that G was bragging about how he was a McDonald's.
Right. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that kid is gone. That's why I'm like, okay. All right, let's get at it. UAB, that's a loss. Vanderbilt, that's a loss. They'll beat Edwin Waters, Tigers. This McNeese game. Now, this is the game that, again, Alcorn, I want them to win. I want them to win this game. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that they're going to win this game, but I would not be shocked if they lose this game in reverse, and they lose 17-3. That's just one of those games, again, that we got to win as a conference, but I'm going to give them that.
And you can't have them self-inflicted mistakes because you know that the refs is going to be.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna give them that win. Of course, they'll beat Valley. They'll beat UAPB. Now here is the game. These 2 games right here are going to. Well, really, these next 3 games are really going to make or break their season right here. At Grambling, at Southern, and really at Alabama State. Technically, even though it's down in Mobile. I've got them losing to Grambling because Alcorn never plays well down in Grambling. They never have historically. I think this is a late game. I think Grambling will have their mojo. I think Miles Crawley will toss that ball and do well. Now, I hear Southern people saying this is homecoming and this and all that, and they put up 44 on y'all last year. I don't think anything changed. I think they beat Southern. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not sold on Southern. When we
They
get to
don't
Southern,
have
I'm not.
Jarvion Howard. They
I'm
lost.
telling you this.
They
It's
I'm
lost
not
key
sold. I'm not
players.
sold on Noah Biden. I'm not sold on Terrence Graves. I'm not sold on. I think so. I'm gonna say this to the Southern people. Southern should be one. Jackson State, Southern, and FAMU should always be the. And well, Grambling with tradition, but I'm talking about just because of geography, should always have a bunch of good players. And just something about Southern that I have not believed in their recruiting, and I don't believe they've done anything that I've seen that is going to make any difference. Just to be honest with you. So I got that. I think Alcorn goes up there and upsets Southern at their homecoming. Now, this Alabama State game. This is another one of those big games. Alcorn won this game last year. It was a close one. I think this game was 23-20, wasn't it? And I'm thinking that game went in overtime.
It was a field goal.
Yeah, yep. And that game. So I've got Alabama State winning this game. I've got Alabama State winning this game. I think that's payback for that. I think they'll win that game. Texas Southern, they should beat Texas Southern, and I got them losing to Prairie View.
Okay, and you ain't finna say what the last one is?
Let me tell you what that is. I don't even know why they even got that down there. I don't even know what they got there. Well, we know it's good that they got down there so they can watch it on TV. That's good. They know what time it's going to be. So they will not be in it.
Jackson State Tigers versus Alcorn?
That's not happening. That's not happening. Alcorn won't be in. Well, Alcorn won't be in. It won't be there.
I was talking about the ball game, like the Soul Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, Jackson State. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jackson State winning that game. I got Jackson State winning that game. Good. So that's gonna be that's got to be Jackson State. And see, this goes back to Jackson State has to win that game. Jackson State has to win that game. So
we ain't got a choice.
Yeah, that's you really again. Jackson State has a 3-game schedule. That game, Alabama State, and FAMU. So if they mess around and lose that game, that could actually knock you all out, potentially out of playing in the SWAC championship.
Dang.
So I've got Jackson State winning that game.
All right, so they're gonna lose to Jackson State. You got them losing to Prairie View.
Losing to Alabama State.
Losing to Alabama, that's 3.
Losing to Grambling.
Losing to Grambling, that's 4. Matt McNeese is a possible loss. Yeah. You got them losing to Vanderbilt and UAPB. So you about right where I'm at. 6-6 or 5-7.
Yep. And that sounds about right, to be honest with you. That sounds about right where I think Alcorn is at right now. Because like I said, again, Cedric Thomas, again, here's what I don't like to do, especially for these new black coaches. I don't want to talk about their proficiency as a coach because we're going to see. But again, he's taking over for Fred McNair. That is big shoes to fill. That is big shoes to fill. And also, when you don't have an uber talented team, then coaching comes into play. So we're going to know if Alcorn has good coaches real quick. So they've got a good team, above average team, but they don't have a great team. And that's when it comes down to coaching. And I think Fred McNair in those games against Southern, because that was a big win, and that coaching came into play, especially the Alabama State game. Turnovers. Same thing with Southern. So, I've got them too.
I think it's lucky that they don't play for Alcorn. They don't play Bethune-Cookman. They don't play FAMU, and they don't play what's the other school that don't play?
Bethune-Cookman?
But they don't play Bethune. They don't play FAM.
Well, they got the other 2 good teams in the East. They got Jackson State and they got Alabama State.
That's it.
I'm sure.
So so what did you have me down 6-6? Yeah, that sounds about right.
6 or 5-7 because you have that McNeese as a
principal.
Darius?
Yes, ma'am. I got them losing the first 2 ball games. Edward Waters, it should be a W, so I'm just say they'll win that one. McNeese State, why not give it to Alcorn? That's fine. Mississippi Valley, I think the game be tight. Alcorn to win it, but it'll be a close ball game. With it being an in-state rivalry or whatever you want to call it. UAPB, that's a win. Grambling, I think they'll lose to Grambling. I think they're going to spoil Southern's homecoming again. It'll be intriguing to see how Andrew Body holds up during the first half of the season. I want to see how he holds up. But I got them losing to Alabama State if he's healthy. I'm gonna say Alabama State's gonna win that game. Texas Southern, I think they'll win that one. They'll lose they'll beat PV, and I think their softball game might be a little bit close, but I'll give Jackson the W for that.
All right, so I have you at 8-4, and the 4 losses that I have is Jackson State,
PV,
Prairie View, Vanderbilt, and UAPB. UAB, excuse me, UAB, not UAPB, UAB. All the other games you said they was gonna be close, right?
I got them losing versus Alabama State and Mobile.
Alabama State, Jackson State. You have them winning against Grambling and Southern?
I do have them beating Southern or that Grambling.
That's in the hole.
It's in the hole. Let's see what I feel.
That's gonna put them at 7-5.
Yeah, I think Grambling will pull that one out.
All right, so that'll have them at 7-5. 7-5. So everybody, for the most part, got 7-5 or 6-6, except for Doc. Doc, yours is you got them winning a little bit more since you wanted them to be first in the SWAC West, right?
I mean, they'll be first in the SWAC West, but I don't think they'll win the SWAC. I mean, they supposed to win, but the way that schedule looks to me, I'm about to be like Mr. Campbell. I kind of don't see it now.
Now that you done looked at the schedule, you done had a little bit of a heart to heart.
Yeah, I done had a little pit right here, man. They ain't gonna win that game. They gonna lose this. I don't know about this one.
This one kind of iffy.
Like you said, it all depends on what the quarterback does.
Please let my AD set me up with a SWAC schedule like Prairie View, please.
It's before it said drop the link.
The Godfather said drop the link.
Drop the line.